After retirement, John Connors wanted to find a way to keep him busy and keep his creative side going. So, when he saw that Austin Community College offered free classes, he took advantage of it. He signed up for Jewelry Making 1 and has now progressed to getting his jewelry maker's license and now sells his jewelry at local shops and on Etsy.
I've always made things, worked in woodworking or worked on machines and things, and jewelry making just seemed like something fun to do. You're creating beautiful objects of art, and you also get to use lots and lots of new tools that I had never used before. So when I heard about there being a program in Austin, I decided that I might take some classes and see if it was something I liked. So I signed up and took Jewelry Making 101, and in basic jewelry making they start you off with making jump rings, which is nothing but taking metal wire and winding it around a rod and then cutting it and soldering it together, and we soldered it together to make a bracelet. And of course that was very hard at that point because you're using a torch and solder and silver, which is soft, and melting it and having all kinds of problems. So from that, then you progress to learning how to clean up your errors and how to take the basic soldering skills and start making things like pendants, setting stones in a cabochon and making a pendant out of them. I've gotten fairly advanced in being able to use somewhat obscure tools and many different tools, as you can see, that allow you to do things like take a sheet of metal and run it through a rolling mill and impress designs on it, and then cut that into necklaces or bracelets or things like that. I stayed with the community college till I got my certificate in jewelry design or jewelry making, and decided at that point I had enough knowledge to go out on my own.
John's wife Donna is a big supporter of all of his jewelry making. She wears it all the time and it loves it to have it for special occasions.
I have really enjoyed John getting started in jewelry. As you can see, I've been the one to benefit from it, I think maybe the most. I get bracelets and rings and earrings and necklaces to wear to work or wherever I go, so it's been a real fun benefit for me.
When I started out, I attended a couple of the events that the community college sponsored, where you set up a booth and people come by and they buy your jewelry or at least look at it. And that was fun, but it was an awful lot of time for a very limited return. The other resource that they pointed me to was Etsy. So I developed a website on Etsy, or a storefront they call it, and have sold a lot of things through there. Then I found out that some friends of mine were opening a store in Lockhart and have made most of my sales through their store. So it's a very neat shop if anybody wants to go. It's Lone Star Workshop. It's right on the square downtown in Lockhart. So go by, tell the ladies there that run it hi, and look at my jewelry.